Good morning, everyone. Week 8. Today it's about composition, but it's about point of view. We'll speak about different elements of composition at the same time in design, but point of view is very important, and that's something you can practice right away. Go outside, look up. That's in Mendoza. Those trees are just amazing, and I'm always fascinated by the trees, and that's one of the pictures that I took, and you can see that I took the time to put the trees on one of the edge to have that diagonal line. And that's something, every time you do something, look at the lines, try to have something dynamic going. I could have just take it here, but it would not have the same impact. By doing a diagonal inside of the frame, that gives me a better impact. That's looking up, girl and guys. That's a bird view. Yeah, that's another element of composition. If you're in a plane, look outside. Normally in a plane, I try to go in between 1/100 of a second to 1/250 of a second, depending of how plane move. My favorite lens is my 50mm because it's perfect for the regular point of view with my 5D, but I also use my 24-105 when I travel. That's another point of view over somebody, and that's good. If you take picture of people, that will give you another element. That's one of the things that it's good to try different point of view. I really like that point of view when I take picture of people, and that's my taste. Might not be yours, but that's one of my things. I like that. That's another. I was on the table looking over her and taking that picture. Point of view when you do food, and we'll speak about food a lot more because I will have a class on food. Try to get low and take a side view, especially when it's a cake, something like that, to see the different level. It's to show a message about food. You have to show what the food is about, and that's a point of view. That's just a point of view, but you can see that I put the fork here as a leading line. Be sure you begin to see all the element of design here. Just the leading line. And I have a shallow depth of field. Yeah, that is out of focus. The cake is in focus. And the strawberry is out of focus. See that my subject is the one that is in focus. And that's bring the line here. Subject in focus. The point of view, bring the eyes to your subject. Okay, that is another point of view that is not comfortable. You have a triangle. You have that is also a triangle. You have a curve here. Your horizon is on the top. And I took that picture. I was 6 inches from the ground in the snow and the mud. Sometimes you have to put your belly in the mud if you want to have something that is as interesting as that. I don't say this is a beautiful picture of a beautiful landscape, but for me, it has a story. It can be in the front of a book. It's a concept. A picture is a story, but it's also a concept. What is that concept? It's the road in the front. It's winter, and it's the middle of nowhere. You have some trees here, and it's old and rusty. Quite a bit of story in there, just because of the point of view. If you take it standing up, you won't have the same impact. Another interesting point of view, going low under the chair instead of taking the picture standing up, and that has a lot of element of design. The lines here, all the triangle, the diagonal, the line of its pyjama, and you can see the window. He's looking through the window. That's an old story there. That's a bird view. And that's the, I was lucky, that's the picture of the city of Calgary. It's hard, it's very hard to get a picture like that on a plane. We were lucky enough that we passed close to the city. That was under. And I took it with a wide angle. That's why you have the distortion of the face. Because a wide angle, like you know, for portrait will distort. What is closer to your lens will be bigger than what is farther away. To the opposite of if you're using a telephoto, everything will be compressed. But this is different. And they're cute. But I had to be on my knees under them to take that picture. Same thing for that one. I was on the side of that horse on my knees to take a picture of her profile that way. Over the person on a ladder or something like that, or on my knees trying to get a level that is different. And see, I was at her level. You have to be at a level that will bring the main subject at a good plan of view. Take a subject that you can go around, do different point of view, different season, and that's all you practice, and you build your eyes of what you like. I like to take picture lower and higher, and sometimes at the eye view, depending of what I'm doing, but I like to experiment. And that's something, when you experiment a lot and you get into a situation, it's a second nature and you just do it. Now go out, find a subject this week and go around the subject and take maybe 10 pictures of the same subject with different point of view, and you'll see the difference. And try different things too. Look at the lines going into the frame, and when you come back, look at each picture that you took, analyze them and look at the lines, and that's important, to look at every lines, all the square, the flower that's at the edge here, that line that bring you here, that close to her head, her face that is a little bit on an angle, the other line here that bring it to her. All those elements are important. That's good for this week. The next week will be about other element of design, and that will be our last class on composition. If you have any question, go ahead and let me know. If you want me to speak about element of composition that are different, just let me know if you have any question, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your day, and ciao ciao.
¡Eso, Dion!